Paying for college is already challenging enough, but then you have to think about finding the best student loans and best student loan rates. That can be daunting. How do you find a lender? What should you think about? How do you know you're getting a good deal? It can all be so overwhelming. When I was in college, there weren't a lot of options. If you got federal loans, you filled out your FAFSA and waited for your email from the financial aid office. If you were looking for private loans, you went to a major bank to take care of it. That is all changed today. There are a lot of options, and comparing them all could be a challenge. In this video, we'll share what you need to know about finding the best student loans and the best interest rates. Hey everyone, this is Andy Hill with The College Investor, investing in personal finance for millennials. If you're new to the channel and like what you hear, please hit subscribe so you're ready when our next video comes out. If you want to quickly get a student loan quote, by the way, check out our partner College Ave. You can get a quote and find some of the lowest student loan rates in minutes. We'll have that link in our video description. Thanks. Okay, let's talk about federal versus private student loans. The first thing to understand is that you don't get a choice in your student loan rates with federal loans. Federal student loan rates are set by the government and change periodically. However, for most people borrowing federal student loans, that doesn't matter because they're trying to take advantage of special student loan repayment programs or loan forgiveness plans that come with federal student loans. Federal student loan interest rates vary from as low as 4.993% to as high as 7.543%. They actually increased by over a percentage this year. Check out this chart to see where your student loan interest rate may fall. These rates are over 1.25% higher than the previous year and approaching historical averages. For many borrowers, federal loans will be the best student loans. However, if you have great credit or a cosigner with good credit, a private loan could potentially save you a lot of money. But you do lose out on government benefits like loan forgiveness and income-driven repayment if you opt for a private loan. Let's talk about finding the best student loans. If you go the private student loan route, then there are a lot of lenders with different programs, and it's important to compare. We've reviewed most of the major student loan lenders and have a comparison tool that we'll link in our video description. We also recommend really researching the different loan programs out there. There are a lot of lenders that offer different programs and incentives that can be helpful depending on the type of degree and what you believe your employment will look like after graduation. If you already have student loans and you're looking to refinance, it's also essential to compare. Some of the key features that you should look for to find the best student loans include interest rate, obviously the lower the better, the loan term, anywhere from 3 years to 25 years, origination fees, you want none of these, repayment plan options, forbearance options, bonus offers, no prepayment penalties, and cosigner release, since it's almost impossible to get a student loan without a cosigner. Let's jump to comparing the best student loan rates. The best private student loan rates range from 2.99% APR to closer to 15%, depending on various factors, including your credit score, household income, cosigner, and much more. We recommend using a service like Credible to compare the best student loan rates out there. With Credible, you can compare multiple lenders in about 2 minutes. It's quick and easy, and I'll give you a snapshot of what you might see for student loan rates. Check it out in our video description. We'll have a link for you there. Credible doesn't have every lender available, so it's important to shop around. When shopping around, remember that most banks and credit unions do pull a soft credit pull on your credit for your initial application, and that's okay. If you do all your loan shopping within a 2-week period of time, it shouldn't hurt your score overall. When you do a formal application, the lender will do a hard pull. You should only move to this part once you're ready to go. Finally, remember it can take about 30 days to complete the application from start to finish. If you're looking to start college in August, you should probably have your loans all ready to go no later than July. If you're ready to shop around, here are our picks for the best private student loans. We recommend comparing all of them. It honestly takes just a few minutes. Considering everything else you've done to apply for college at this point in time, spending an hour comparing the best student loans is a no-brainer. Number one, as we mentioned already, Credible. Credible is our number one pick for the best private student loans because they are a comparison tool that shops all all the major private loan providers to give you the best rates and terms possible. Instead of manually doing the work, Credible shops the following: Citizens Bank, Connext, Discover Student Loans, iHelp, Edvestin, Raise Private Student Loans, and Sallie Mae. These are pretty much all the major private student loan lenders available. The cool thing with Credible is that it takes about 2 minutes and you can get a good sense of your loan options. Number 2, College Ave. College Ave is a private student loan lender that typically offers some of the lowest interest rates in the market at any given time. You'll have the option to pay back your student loan in 5, 8, 10, or 15 years. The minimum loan amount is $1,000, and College Ave will cover up to 100% of the cost of attendance. College Ave also has multiple options for repayment programs once you're out of school, which is a great option. Number 3, Earnest. Earnest is another lender that offers strong student loan options with good rates and loan terms. They also don't charge any fees for origination, disbursement, prepayment, or late payment. In repayment, they also allow you to have a 9-month grace period after graduation. Most lenders are 6 months, and they allow you to skip a payment once a year. Number 4, Ascent. Ascent Student Loans offers competitive in-school loans and has 2 products: cosigner student loans and non-cosigner student loans. Ascent is one of the few companies that make their criteria for getting a private student loan without a cosigner very clear. Ascent doesn't charge any application fees, and they have a solid repayment option, including deferment while you're in school. They also offer very competitive interest rates on their loans. Number 5, LendKey. LendKey is another one of our favorite places to shop for student loans because they take care of comparing all the rest of your options. Instead of major banks and lenders, LendKey is a comparison tool that focuses on community banks and credit unions. However, don't think that you're dealing with some random bank in the middle of nowhere. LendKey actually manages everything for your loan. The money simply comes from one of these community banks. LendKey doesn't charge any application fees. It has one of the shortest periods of cosigner release, which is 24 months, and it has several payment options to help you manage your student loans. Number 6, ELFI. ELFI is our final favorite place to get a private student loan. They are one of the few direct lenders we have on this list simply because they aren't on any of the comparison sites. But there is a reason for this. By avoiding the middleman, you get the savings passed on to you. ELFI has some of the lowest private student loan interest rates available on the market right now. They do require a cosigner for their loans, though. That's important to know. After hearing this list, you might be asking, are private student loans right for me? Well, it can be hard to know if private student loans are right for you. Honestly, there is really no right answer. Some people swear off of private student loans. Other people have found them to be helpful to pay for college while saving money in interest. It's important to remember that federal student loans come with a lot of options, and they usually have a very, very good interest rate. With federal student loans, you get access to income-driven repayment plans, student loan forgiveness options, and much more. You don't get many benefits with private student loans. However, private student loans typically give you the best student loan rates possible. You might also consider an income sharing agreement as an alternative to a private loan. Income sharing agreements are where you get money for school in exchange for paying back a portion of your income after graduation. These plans are typically structured in a way that means you only pay back if you see a positive return on your education. As with everything related to paying for college, we recommend you follow the proper order of operations to pay for college. Make sure you've exhausted your other aid, federal student loans, and working before diving into private student loans. If you're at that point already, make sure you're shopping around for the best student loan rates and terms. In the end, no matter what path you take in paying for school, it's essential that you educate yourself on your options. Whether you're looking for the best student loans or other financial aid options, you're going to have to spend a little time doing homework. If you haven't already checked out financial aid options, questions, look at our guide, Student Loan and Financial Aid Options by State. You can find that in our video description and on thecollegeinvestor.com. Many states maintain their own special financial aid and student loan programs that could save you even more money or help you pay for college. Thanks for hanging out today, everybody. This is Andy from The College Investor. We'll see you in the next video.